Is this on? I think it is. Hello everyone, it is Songyesel's Guardian here and welcome back to another video. Sorry, something's stuck in my throat for some reason. But anyways, welcome back, and today we're now starting a brand new series on Sonic Speed Simulator, the fastest growing Roblox game in history apparently. Well, it says in the description anyway. I'm not judging, I'm just saying exactly what it says in the description. But anyway, so I played this game a long time ago, but the fun fact is, so I've already finished school. On the 19th of June was my last exam, and now I finished school. But what's funny is that during my exam time was when I first found this Roblox game, and I've already got a bunch of skins because I started grinding it, because it actually became one of my favorite games to play on Roblox in my spare time when yeah. But anyways, enough jibble jabble. So today the reason why I started this video was because I decided to showcase a new update. Literally on the game it says it was updated literally yesterday. Also, yeah, this is my... So yeah, that means, so the update is basically, so you can get green Android shadow here. I don't know if there was a blue or pink one like in the last time the spinning wheel happened, but I couldn't even get that because it's almost impossible for me to get one. But so this spinning wheel has Birthday King Sonic, and I'll do the spinning wheel in a second. Actually, no, I'll do that. But it had Birthday King Sonic and then Fake Metal Sonic on the left hand side. But this time I actually got the Fake Metal Sonic on the spinning wheel, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the Birthday King Sonic now, because it's going to be very hard. I got everything that I could get without having to spend anything. And then so you can also, there's also a birthday event at the same time, so you can get yourself Classic Sonic, who is like one of the, in my opinion, he's one of my characters that I would really love to play as in Sonic Speed Simulator, to really showcase it or something, I don't know. But yeah, you can also get Green Android Shadow, which I've already got. This player as my guy again. Look at that. Beautiful, very nice. Whoops. Alright, I think that's a good enough angle. Alright. Also, in this update, they removed the original RACESUIT characters that you could get, which was RACESUIT Sonic and RACESUIT Shadow, which I already got both of them. And today, so I made it into a stream because it's also going to take a while, because we are going to be streaming until we get enough tickets to buy both RACESUIT Classic Sonic and RACESUIT Classic Tails. Now, another thing is, that adds up to about 2,500 tickets. Because I'm trying to get both of them instead of just getting one at a time. But then there's another thing. Because it means that they'll most likely keep changing the skins so you can get more RACESUIT characters, if that does happen again, which I don't mind. Then that also means that I need to try and get more. So what I might do is get more than 2,500, so 4,000 tickets, so that, oh no, okay, no, I might try and get 5,000 tickets. Actually no, so what I'm going to do is that when I get the RACESUIT skins, instead of buying them, I'm going to actually keep getting tickets until I have enough that if either 5,000 or higher, so that when the next RACESUIT skins come out, I could just buy them immediately without having to waste time on them. Which I wouldn't mind doing stuff like this, having to do races all the time. It is fun, but I have auto join on races, so I don't have to worry about waiting. But also, I don't really vote, not now, because it doesn't matter what my vote really affects, because everyone just always picks Metal Madness, which I will agree is a very good race, very simple. There's lots of ways to skip it. And it's a very interesting, it's a very nice race. Because I can see why some people would still like Metal City race, but not really. Because it's another drift board. I don't know if you'll understand what I mean, but like it's like a bit different to how you move. Like it's a bit more open-minded, if you know what I mean. But plus it's like very easy to bump out the way. But there is a benefit to every race. Like this one you can find easy shortcuts if you get enough boost, and also if there is, find these pink rings that also give you a little boost. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but yeah, the benefit in Metal City is that because you have a drift board, if you jump and then press jump again, you'll do a flip. Every time you do a flip, if you land it successfully without failing it, then you'll fill up your boost meter quite a lot. I don't think you'll fill it up immediately, but like you'll fill up a lot. So what I do, because you guys can do it as well, is when you jump and flip to flip your hoverboard, if you keep doing that every time you boost, you should create this endless like boosting ability that you can use to get far ahead in the race. That's what I do anyway, to like speed off ahead in Metal City. Now I'm not bothered about winning because all I'm looking to get right now is either this tickets boost power up thing that lets me get triple or double the tickets, and also another thing I'm looking is just to get high enough tickets. Like I don't mind if I only get like 8, 10, or at least 12 like it just gave me now. Because it does depend on, it does depend on like, it doesn't just depend on like what placement you get, because it also depends on how many people join the race. You know what, I'll vote this time. Even though it doesn't matter. But yeah, so you better hope that when you're in a race, you see like at least more than 5 people. I don't really count how many people it takes to get like over like 20 tickets like I normally get. I'll try to next time in the next video stream of this game, but yeah, I have no clue. All I know is that you just need at least more than like 5 people. I'll say that for now until I figure it out. But once you have a lot of people in your race, then as long as you get like either 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, you should get a lot of tickets. But also do the Don part and RACESUIT Jet quest as well, so you can get the RACESUIT Jet skin, because you can't get the Don Plaza skin sadly, which would be funny. But also, what else was I going to say? But also, because if you do their quest, they also give you a lot of tickets, and eventually they will give you 100 in total, so not for both of them, they'll like give you 50 each. I mean like, one will give you 100 tickets, and so will the Don Plaza as well. But don't worry, because the Don part, I'm pretty sure, has adventures that you can do. And those adventures that he does also give you tickets. So I'm going to quickly get his adventure out of the way. Also, another tip is that if you try to go on those rails to get higher up, then the trick you'd want to do is, well, I'll show you after. I'll show you the next time I do a race on this. But like this path, you see it has like this little line in the middle of it. If you do follow that path, like this middle line here, this middle line goes exactly to where the middle rail goes. So if you want to be able to always like hit that, try and stay in the middle of the path, so that when you do make it to the rail, you should hopefully, as long as you control your character well when you're fast, you should hopefully land on the middle rail. So I always land on the middle one because it's just slightly safer than trying to risk going on the left or right rails. Plus they all lead to the same place, so it doesn't really matter. Well, this guy's already got it. See, I don't mind getting in like third, second, or first, because as long as there's a lot of people, then I won't worry about like getting less tickets. What's funny is that you don't even get like, you still get a decent amount. Like, if you're the only one in the race, or like 2 people, or that in the race with you, you'll still get at least like 8 or more tickets, which is actually kind of nice for the developer, because it means that even if you're basically by yourself, you'll still get at least a decent amount of tickets, which is better than just getting 0 or like 1. Either these people are not wearing their skins that they got, or they just don't have any. Also, another thing is, when I first found this game during my exams, when I get to go home early as soon as I finish them, like the exam I'm doing, I know when I first played the game, I noticed in the description then, well, obviously back when I was doing my exam, which is only like a couple of days ago, like on the 9th, like, I don't know when my exams started, I forgot. But anyways, when I was doing my exams, I noticed in the description of the game that there was a code for Adventure Sonic. And ever since I got him, and then moments later, well, not moments later, but like, the next time I checked the description, I noticed that for some reason, that code for Adventure Sonic was gone. And I don't know if they still have that code or they removed it during within their next update or something. I don't know. I don't know what they did with the code. I'm not worried about it because I already have it, but like, I was wondering where it went. Beat Metal Sonic in the race 2 times, collect 2,000 Chow Orbs and complete 4 races. Maybe I should have gone to the Don Pause Adventure the second that I loaded in. But if I do, I get double tickets for 10 minutes. So, right, so 2,000 Chow Orbs. We can do that now, because the other 2 require me to do a race. So, wait, hold on. Okay, so if you have a quest or challenge where you have to collect Chow Orbs, there's a lot of spots in Green Hill and the Lost Valley as well that I think have a lot of chaos orbs. But maybe also, so the first thing you want to do, go to all the ground rails in Green Hill, because they will have a lot of chaos orbs just sitting on them. Like the one I just did near spawn, it doesn't have a lot, but it's a good starter one to get you a head start on those Chow Orbs. I mean, not Chow Orbs. I keep saying Chow Orbs in my head, but they're actually called Chaos Orbs. But another rail, so you can try this rail as well. Up here. Well, actually, I'm thankful it doesn't even have any Chow Orbs on it, so that's just a shame. When it's back to this part of here around Green Hill, it's like around this part down there where you split off into 4 directions. Because then you can hit the spring up on this big loop. Wait, does this one have Chow Orbs on? I don't know. Oh yeah, it does. So you want to go on this big long rail, because I think this is the longest one in the map, in Green Hill. But it does give you a couple Chaos Orbs. But also go on these little sand paths. I call them sand paths, well I don't know what material it is, but whatever. But this has like 4 sections to split off to, but has a lot of Chaos Orbs placed inside. And also some rings, so you can always keep your boost going if you want to go faster. Now, like me, I'm like one of the people that I still make tutorial videos, or like in the videos I randomly start talking about like what to do to get quests done. And normally I don't always do that, but I am doing it definitely for this game because it's just one of my favorite games, and it'd be nice to help out. Alright. Whilst the race is going on, I'm going to also try to show you what you can do. So as soon as you boost and the race starts, jump to hit the first one, and then jump again right here to hit the second one. Collect some rings here, and then, oh well, I missed the ring, but if you jump it at the right time, you can hit a ring, a purple ring, XP ring. I'll just call it a purple XP ring. Probably make it easier. Look, so you just land in the middle of the path, stay on that, and then you'll hit this middle rail. Then click these rings, jump to the side and boost, and you'll hit the purple ring in the air, and it should land you over in that corner part of the racetrack, which you saw me somehow miss. Normally, a person like me would get really angry at the fact that I just fell off, or like get upset, because now I'm like all the way in 6th, which means I'll probably get like barely any tickets, but you know, it happens. Because like, normally my slightly younger self from like a couple months ago would definitely be like having midlife crisis just because of this, just because of that one fail I made. But oh well. So, I think we did beat Metal Sonic. I'll have to check on the adventures. But if we did, then we just about managed to beat him. But now that won't happen again. I did land on the platform, but like when you boost, you're able to turn around very fast. So when I was trying to turn to get back on to get onto the platform, I slightly missed. But yeah, those are like a few shortcuts you can try and do. 9 times out of 10 you're gonna need to boost with it. So if you run out of boost and try and do it, then I doubt, then there's probably no chance you'll make it, but hey, that's you. But yeah, back to the Chaos Orbs quests. So you just want to mainly go on these little dirt paths to get all the Chaos Orbs. Hey look, see, I still got at least 14 tickets, it's better than 0. I like to not boost sometimes when I'm collecting Chaos Orbs, because then I can actually collect them all. I only boost if there's like a massive line of them, and then I just like to get satisfied when I just boost in a straight line and get through them all. But yeah, like me, you want to just stay on these little sand paths to collect like the tons of Chaos Orbs that are scattered all over here. But you could also go on Time Trials, because they also spawn a lot more Chaos Orbs than what normally goes there, so you could also try that as well. Right, we're in Metal Max again, let's go. So I don't know when Metal Sonic spawns, like I don't know if he spawns at the 10 seconds or smaller, but by the way, if he doesn't spawn at the time that the timer hits, and you of course you would know that, then that means he won't spawn, because clearly he didn't spawn, because by the time it even hit 5 seconds he wasn't even there. So look, if you just about do it, if you do it right, you could land on this part and skip a huge chunk of the base. Well, I don't know if it's really huge, but also, right as you get down go up the first ramp, jump and boost and spin around, you should land up here where you can jump and boost. Or it's just basically a section full of a bunch of XP rings that you could use to go faster. But that's how you can go like a bit faster just by taking that upper path. So when you get, so to remember it, when you get to the part where okay, so the first part of the race, like when you, so you know, I'll just explain it again when I get to the race, because my memory loss makes it harder for me to like remember something as soon as I finish it. So like as soon as I finish the race, I forget it. I pretty much forget like how to show you how to do something, even though I just done it. So, but yeah, so just simple for the Chaos Orbs quest, or those who have Chaos Orbs quests. Just find basically as many paths as you can, or as many paths as you can remember, and keep collecting all those Chaos Orbs. And then keep taking these Grand Rails as well, because I think 2 of them, like the big long one and then this one near spawn, it tells Workshop, have at least enough Chaos Orbs. Because one of them doesn't for some reason. Also, if you're one of the people that still needs to do the orange Android Shadow quests, and if you're wondering where they are, they're not gone. They simply moved them up to Tails' workshop, which probably makes more sense. But yeah, but there's also this ground rail as well that you can take right at spawn. Right here, the spring, boom, hit it, and you get sent flying out. And it also gives you a bunch of rings at the end of the rail, so yeah. But also at the edge of Green Hills and at the edge of the map right here, you can I don't think that's too specific floating, but that's not a problem. But right here, you can find a crap ton of Chaos Orbs in a whole line, and even at the end, it surprises you with some rings. So I like to think that as like a little head start on your Chaos Orbs. But besides that, just take some grind rails, go through some of the sand paths in Green Hill Zone, and just even go through some of the paths, just normal paths around the edge of the map, because they seem to have a lot of Chaos Orbs as well. Oh yes, it's the Metal City base. Alright, so this time I'll be able to show you like the trick I call, or the trick I told you earlier in the stream of like how to get like somewhat of an infinite boost trick. So in the race you want to start boosting immediately and then do a flip, see? So when you jump, press jump again to do a flip, and if you do it without failing, like if you do it without like without your character flashing red, which will tell you if you failed it a lot, you should fill up your boost meter. And like mine fills up all the way. But yeah, and then also try to stay on the left and right side of that bit to like be able to get the shortcut that skips this whole section here of the race. Of course I failed it, but because it's not that easy, because it's a ground rail instead of being a whole path. But yeah, but in that race, just keep pressing jump twice, or basically just double jump to do a flip. And if you land it successfully, then you'll fill up your boost meter. And then you can just keep repeating it over and over to get like an infinite boost. But also the XP rings in the Metal City race are like, some of them give you like a massive boost, so use those as well. Who's that you said? Hello, Sonade, if that's how you pronounce your name, I don't know how to. But hello, Sonade. Welcome. I'm gonna vote for Metal Madness again, why not? Just gotta keep on collecting Chaos Orbs down this path. So we're learning to Metal Madness again. So this time I'm gonna re-explain I'm gonna re-explain. Nice stream. I got the C. Nice. That's good. I'm proud of you. Also, thank you for saying it's a nice stream. I'm glad it is. Maybe everyone in here. There's one other person. Right, so boost immediately, jump to get the first XP ring, jump again to get the second one. Right as you're doing your first turning point, jump up and then hit this ring. You can go really high in the air. Click these rings, boost and jump. You should have landed this upper path. Stay in the middle of the path and you should have hit the first ground rail, yep. Then click these set of rings here, then jump to the right and boost. You should land on this XP ring that gets you to about here. And then get down here, boost up the first ramp. And then you can get up to this upper path. Now I just realized now that if you press... Oh, that's if you're on like... I don't know what button it is to like stomp. For of course PC players or mobile. But I know for me, if you press B, you can do like some sort of like a drop dash. So you can use that to like, if you're going too fast and you have to keep jumping across gaps, just use the stomp, that drop dash ability, like this, to like slow yourself down a little bit to get, so you don't fall out of the map. Cause I can see why Metal Madness would be a really good race, or is a really good race for everyone, including me. Because it's like somewhat simple in a way, but also it's got plenty of shortcuts, plenty of boost, and you even got plenty of space to get like, to do like little tricks, and yeah, so on. Another thing, so I'm not gonna point this out now, but there's something that, so in the races right now, it shows your original Roblox character's appearance, that you have it, and are you playing on console or computer? I'm playing on console right now, but I do have my keyboard and mouse connected to my Xbox, so I can play on keyboard and mouse at any point if I feel like it. So, but I am playing on console right now because it makes it easier for me. Otherwise I'd have to basically relearn how to play. Because I don't really use my keyboard and mouse much unless I'm having to make something. I got an Xbox too. Nice. Did you get? Have you? Okay, so I'm about to point out. Do you have the newest Xbox, like the Xbox Series X or S, or do you have the original ones, like the Xbox 360 or Xbox One? Because I have an Xbox Series, but I can't remember if it's a Series X or S. But I know it's one of the two. Oh, lag. Okay, so Emerald Coast, the Emerald Coast race in this game is like, it's alright, but I can see why some people would not like how it is. Maybe it's because like the camera turns by itself, so it kind of throws you off. Cause you're like, what? I got the OG version, and nice, sticking to the OG, nice. I was OG, but I don't know what happened, but we had to get rid of it or go up a level. But nice, good, nice to be OG. Yeah. My apologies, my brain just switched off trying to say a simple sentence, but what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, good to be OG, because it means you can show off like your old stuff that you've had for, well, whatever long, God damn it, for whatever how long you had it for. It's always a good thing to have OG stuff, you know, because it means you get to show it off. And if you ever revisit it sometime, then you would have the perfect time to. Okay, right here you can just simply boost over the little speed ramps, because they kind of slow you down in my opinion. But I can see how some people would not like the Emerald Coast race, because it's very easy to fall out. The camera turns by itself sometimes, so some people, I'm not saying everyone, but some people might get slightly thrown off and lose track of what they're doing. One time I had an old TV and then I was so angry and then I broke him and he was chasing me. And yeah, that's funny. I can see why you put lol as well. You know what, that reminds me of my type of anger. Like, everyone in the world has at least somewhat of an anger issue, and I know I definitely do. Because, so, you of course get angry and you break your TV, but when I get angry, I blame it on my controller, my poor controller. Because a long time ago, when I was playing on PS4, I was playing a game, like Fortnite of course, and of course because of my anger issues, I tend to get slightly angry when I die, and I'll just blame it on whatever happened. So I end up picking up my controller and then chucking it at the fastest speed I could go, on either the floor or the wall. And I still remember times when I used to get told off by it. Oh, good memories though. It's nice that you can remember like what you did wrong, because it's like a fun way to remember your old memories. Like you broke your TV and I broke my controller. It's like a perfect match, because if we connected the dots, that would make a perfect like worst case scenario. But it's funny. I think it was funny anyway. Well, of course I'm not doing it anymore because I don't want to, because I don't want to break my newest controller. Also, I might as well say this to you as well. Have you played Sonic Speed Simulator, which is the game I'm playing now? If so, what's your favorite skin that you have? Or if you don't have one, that's fine. You don't have to worry, because it's not always easy to get skins. Because right now I'm trying to get RACESUIT Classic Sonic and RACESUIT Classic Tails, because they're in the race shop right now. And I'm planning on getting lots of tickets so that I can then just buy like, I can always buy like the next RACESUIT skins that come out. Voice crack came out of nowhere. Hey, I just remembered, I have that Metal Sonic as well now. Because it's in the game right now, you have to like help Eggman do some quests, but oh well. Once I've earned these 2 RACESUIT skins, I'm gonna check if there's any other characters I can unlock, and if not, then I've pretty much done everything I can. Now this game gets updates weekly, so that means that the episodes I make on this game, or the videos I make on this game, like I don't even have to, like I know it's gonna be updated weekly, but another way I can just tell is just look at the picture of the game, because it always changes whenever there's an update to it. So I like to just simply look at the image of the game, and if it changes, then I'll instantly load in to see what's new. Like right now, like for example, yesterday they changed it to like a picture of Sonic and Green Android Shadow like next to each other. So that's how I also knew that there was an update. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a grind rail up here as well. Like if you come behind the auto run thing, and if you come back here to this loop that most people go on, you can see these springs here, and then it takes you to this other grind rail that's also up here. This also gives it's like a medium-sized rail, but it also gives you carousels as well. Oh! Oh, what a shot! I just landed straight on the rail. I wasn't even thinking. I feel like the only times Metal City Race comes up on my screen is either because I'm the only one that's... Or like, no, not... Actually, yeah, it's either I vote for it, and I'm the only one that did, or someone else votes for it, or the game just picked it random. Damn, a lot of people picked this one. So I've got Fake Metal Sonic, which is the Sonic standing right next to me to my right. I finally got him, and he's pretty much the first character I got on a spinning wheel ever in this game. I just don't know why, I just don't really have luck when it comes to spinning wheels. And when I do get luck, I get really happy. Like, I used to play GTA, but I don't have it anymore for some reason, but I hope to get it back someday. But basically, when I had GTA, me and my friends would go to the spinning wheel every time. And so, because of that, we would always do the spinning wheel in the casino every single day. Or, well, not every single day, because I don't know how long it lasts until like it's available again. But I know it's just simply available every time. Okay, I got in third, but that's fine. Because someone took the shortcut. But, what was I going to say? But also, but yeah, and normally we only do the spinning wheel just so we can either get money or get the spinning wheel vehicle, which is very hard to get. And I know my friends did get it a couple of times, but I think this year as well, it was like, I don't know, but we were just not getting the vehicle until one day I spun it and I got the podium vehicle, and I was absolutely in shock that I got it. And even my friends were in shock, and some of them were even proud of me for getting one from a spinning wheel. So really the only thing that I've done is dress up as Vanos Gaming in GTA and mess around, do some heists with my friends, but besides that I normally just chill, and I normally steal NPC vehicles but also customize them so that they end up becoming mine. Oh, this guy got pink under his shadow, that is. I think so. I think he's from a previous spinning wheel. But of course, unlike me, I'm one of the people who's not very lucky. Well, depends on how many people are unlucky, but I'm one of the people that is unlucky. So I didn't get any of the skins on the previous spinning wheel. Well, finally I got one on this spinning wheel, which is the Fake Metal Sonic. I do hope to get Birthday King Sonic, but I doubt I'll get him. Like right up here, you boost before the next checkpoint, and then you can hit that other XP ring, which I missed. So, but also, if you're not able to get up to the little shortcut path up top, do not worry. As long as if you stay on this left side of the path while I was boosting, for some reason there's always rings, so you can just basically use that to your advantage to keep your boost going for a little longer. But besides that, that's about it. So I basically just already explained like everything. So if the stream ends and you haven't been able to get to it in time, just rewind the stream if you want to find any points of it, of where I explain like somewhat of a way to like beat the race, like taking shortcuts or just simply going fast. Wait a second, do you have a private... Alright, no, I do not have a private server. It would be nice to, because I would be able to do stuff without being distracted, but like, no, I don't have a private server, sadly. And also, what else did you say? Let me check. I'm not lucky. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. So you're like me, you're like one of the few people that are like not very lucky. Like, I'm definitely not lucky when it comes to like games giving you something like, oh, spin this wheel to get this special character. Or have a 1 in 10 chance of getting this, or blah blah blah. It's just simply like, for example, anything to do with a spinning wheel I'm not lucky at. And when I get something like a skin, I get very happy. But yeah, I can feel your pain if you're like not getting lucky at stuff, because I don't either. It's like for example, it's like getting trapped in a room where you can't eat, and finally after a long time you finally find like your favorite food lying on the floor, and even if it's like slightly dirty, you'll still eat it. That sounds really weird, but like that's just the only way I could think of like something that sounds similar to like being unlucky but finally getting something. Wait, why do I hear? Is there someone little in your house? Yes, there is someone else in my house. It's my sisters. But like, yeah, they just get very loud sometimes. So if that's what you're hearing, then don't worry, because I have to put up with it every time. But I'm used to it by now. Why am I slow? Lucky him. My boost was not able to be boosted in time. Also, I might as well point it out now since there's people here. But like, so if you've watched, so I made a video, and the video is called Sonic Adventure Mobius Mega Drive Episode 1. I already made a trailer on it, which is just simply called Coming Soon July 1st. But I'm wondering if anyone has seen the Episode 1 that I've released. Well, yesterday I got hurt before I sleep, and then I put a bandage. Wait, so you got hurt before you slept? Damn. Well, at least you got a bandage, so I'm glad you're all up and healthy again. What's the other word? You're good and healed. That's the word. Because I've definitely had so many incidents where I somehow hurt myself moments before I'm about to sleep. Since the topic has now somehow changed from raising at TV screens or controllers to now somehow injuring yourself before you're about to sleep. I don't know why, but every time I hear paper cuts or I have one, it's like very scary for some reason. I hope people understand it, because it's like the paper's like really thin, and you're scared of like if it slices straight through you. It's like ew. Sadly, it happens, but. Get up there, yes! If I do not get in first place, then I'll be perfectly fine, because I couldn't tell, because we both took the shortcut at the exact same time. Oh, nice, you're from Egypt. That's actually very interesting. I've not heard anyone say that they were in Egypt at all. Not that I have conversations of where they're from, but because on my analytics on YouTube, it doesn't say that anyone's from Egypt. So it's very nice that you're from Egypt. Ooh, pardon me. Couldn't really hear it, but I just let out a little tiny burp. Even the burp was interested in knowing the country. Going to road, take me on Buddha plan. Whoopsies. Go. I don't know how I know that random song. Oh wait, I do know why. Because some YouTubers keep singing it. Oh my, look at that. That's twice now that I've landed on that rail. Without even, well, that time I tried to, but the previous time I did. But YouTube says I'm from the United States and I'm not from the United States. Yeah, that's the problem about some things like YouTube. Like, I don't know if they're either bugs or it's just trying to depict somewhat of a culture, but like, I don't like it when I go on something and I specifically say that I'm like, oh, I'm from, I don't know, Egypt, for example, blah blah blah. I'm from here and that. And then when you go onto something like YouTube or whatever app it is you're using, you notice that it says you're in a complete different state. Like, excuse me, that I'm pretty sure you can't clone yourself and send it to another country. But even if you could, I'm pretty sure if I was in Egypt, I would, or just any country in general, I would not want to do that. Unless there's one way to like skip doing things or something, I don't know. But if it's like a simple issue, then then it'll probably get fixed. But I doubt but that'll probably take a very long time, because normally, I don't know. But if it is a simple glitch, then that's just sad, because like like you're from Egypt, yes, and then YouTube is for some reason saying that you're from the United States. I mean, I hope that's fixed, because then they're basically, it's like they're somehow lying to you. But then, it's very interesting. I haven't been told ever, even if I did, I never have been told about like someone having like a little issue where they're from this country, so and so, but YouTube says they're from this country. It would be annoying though, because I would definitely get angry at something like that, because I specifically put, I would definitely get angry at that, because like, you've just spent your time putting yourself, saying that you're officially from this country, and then YouTube just says, no, you're from this now, you're part of us. I wonder. What's my Roblox account name? Whoa, what was that? Let's just... Right here. You see me? That's my Roblox account name, just PS406. Like, that's my official Roblox account name. The reason why it says my YouTube name above me is because my actual Xbox account is my YouTube name, so if you're ever on Xbox and you're somehow able to add people like me, then my YouTube name right there is my Xbox name, and then just PS406 is my Roblox name, obviously because it has a Roblox logo next to it. Actually, I'll show it up for the whole time until the race starts, so that people have plenty of time to look at it, or write it down on a piece of paper or something, or whatever you do to like find it. What? There's no way I'm the highest level in this server. No, I actually am. What? That is crazy. Alright, if you didn't get time to write it, let me know and I'll show up again like when the race ends. That's it. I like how for a good couple seconds it feels like the game's not gonna start yet. Is it starting? Also, I didn't realize until now that veil right there at the start was the shortcut. I didn't, for some reason my eyes weren't paying attention to that one shortcut. Well, okay, well the thing is, I don't really see much shortcuts in this race. Except for, like, the one to this way. Which this is the first time I took it. Are you the one that has the red hat? I don't have a red hat. Hold on, I'll put it up again, don't worry. What was it? This. You can see like this. So if you ever see, so when you're adding me, if you, all you gotta do is just simply find someone that has like a golden Super Smash Bros. Logo on their shirt for some reason. I don't know why. I was trying to find something and I just found that. I'm also my whole character, except for my arms, my whole character's wearing like a brick texture, but it's blue, and I have a black and blue hat. Oh. I don't know if he's either gone to like to add, because maybe he's like watching the stream on something that he has to go off to, like, I don't know. I've done plenty of races now. I don't know if I've done the beat mouse like 2 times on the adventure, but I think I have. Ah, no, not Emerald Coast. What the? Alright, that was something. Definitely going 4th or 5th. That racetrack is just not. That racetrack is just too odd for me. What's the name of the song you're singing? You know what? Honestly, it's not even a song. It's just a soundtrack that the game is playing right now. I don't know why, but I have this thing where I just hum or just generally just sing whatever the game is playing right now. I have no clue why, but like it's just playing some random music track right now for the game, and for some reason I just randomly sing to it or hum to it or something. I don't know. Like once again, I have no clue why it just does it, or when it's not it does it. I have no clue why it does that, but no, why I do that. I keep. Wee. What scares me about these races is that if you are missing checkpoints just so you can get really fast in the race, which of course I know pretty much most people do, just pray that you don't fall out the map or something, because if you do, you're going to be spawned at the all the way to the last checkpoint you got, which most of the times is either, for me anyway, most of the time is either the beginning of the race or the first checkpoint. That's how it goes. Damn, we're in second place. So like you saw at the top of the race, it shows like everyone's Roblox character, but I'm hoping one day they'll change it to what they had a long time ago, where it would actually show the skin you were wearing instead of the Roblox character. Cause that would look very cool. Hey look, he beat me at the last second. Oh well, doesn't matter. Did you know you're the only one who's streaming Sonic Speed Simulator? I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. Because honestly, the only point I stream is either just because I feel like it, because I've always been wanting to stream, and when I finally managed to for the first time, I was really happy. But I also stream because if I want to record like me, like I don't know, trying to unlock a new skin or trying to level up or something, which I know will take a long time which means trying to do it on a single video would either make my phone overheat or, well, actually it will do both. It would make the phone get really hot, but also it will take absolutely ages for it to finally upload. So by the time it uploads, it would have been like way later in the day than it would have been if it didn't take long. But yeah, I didn't know that right now. I'm the only one streaming it. I mean, that is a good thing because it means, well, oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Damn it! I was going to say something, but my poor old brain can't handle just saying a simple sentence. God damn it! I keep running into poles all the time. That's like my one thing about every game. Sometimes I have this like somewhat of a trend where I just keep smacking into things out of nowhere. Thank God that water doesn't kill you if you still touch it. Or that's if I went too far deep into the water, which I didn't. But yeah, like you said, that's actually quite shocking that I'm the only one streaming. Because I know that a lot of people stream games like these, but I never thought that I would perfectly be able to record or stream right when no one else is doing that same thing. Oh yeah, I completed the Dawn Pass adventure. Let's go. I know I have because I just got given the power up on the bottom left of my screen, which I know you can't really see because sadly my desk. This new desk, by the way, it's perfect, but it's just oh 66 tickets. I have not earned that much tickets in first place. That is the biggest I've ever got, thanks to like hundreds, well not hundreds, but like a lot of people playing that race. Anyways, what was I saying? But like, oh yeah, but my desk is like just slightly taller to the point where it just covers up a little bit of the bottom of the screen, which of course means that my phone, which I made like a custom like little Lego phone stand for it, because my little like, well, I always had a GoPro actually, but not a GoPro. What's it called? My tripod that holds the phone is like the ball on is like either too smooth, but also it just somehow broke on me. So oh wait, no, it's not that it broke. It's that it doesn't really work because for some reason I didn't know that, but apparently my home phone's quite heavy because the tripod keeps holding the camera downwards. That reminds me, I had this one incident where it slightly hurt my knee, not a lot, but because I was simply I placed the tripod on my bed a long time ago, because I was trying to record myself drawing. And I think I did that on this channel as well, actually. Before, yeah. And at some point in the video, it just completely fell on me. Which of course I should have known it would happen, but for some reason my people wasn't paying attention. But for some reason, I somehow didn't notice that it was that because it's on the bed, it's gonna have an easier chance of falling over and possibly hitting me. Which, for some reason, it actually didn't hit me. Instead, it gave me like a mini panic attack. As in, like, I got very frightened for some reason, even though I should have expected it. What is the best Sonic game you have played? Oh, you gotta go. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed what you were watching, like the stream. And, like, have fun with whatever you have to do in your spare time. Like, whether it's have to, like, go eat dinner or you have to go somewhere or... But anyways, but either way, I hope you enjoy whatever you're doing. And have a great time. And that you have to go, so... Yeah, I'll see you probably... Well, let's just hope you'll arrive at the next stream I'll do. Because I actually will, I might do like another one later today. Or maybe as soon as this one's done, I don't know. What is it? He also said, what is the best Sonic game you have ever played? Well, that varies. Because like, there's some Sonic games I haven't even got, but I could expect myself liking it. But in other Sonic games, I mean, in the Sonic games I do have, I'm like very happy about. Or I like it. Like right now, I like this Roblox game, but I think my favorite one, well, I know that one of my favorites is a Sonic game that hasn't even came out yet, and that's Sonic Superstars. Also Sonic Origins, which I'm apparently getting soon. I don't know when. I definitely didn't get in first place because I went. Because the goal is like at a certain height. And I was hoping it'd be like endless heights so that no matter like how high or how low you went, you still hit it. But like, it's fine. It's the developer's decision, not mine. Not mine. Yeah, 1111. They need to get 2,500. So what I might do is every single day I will start streaming Sonic Speed Simulator every now and then, like at a certain time, at random times. So then that way I can, yeah, so then that way I can easily, so then that way I can keep getting more and more tickets. But for some reason it's not telling me how long until the base skins change. Yeah, so the challenge is always spawned 10 seconds in. Okay. That was something. he beat me at the last second. No. But that's A-okay. I didn't recommend you to do the third tool for more rebirth energy. Yeah, I did that for the green android shadow. The green android shadow's in the game right now, and I don't know, I can't remember when now, but like maybe yesterday or the day before. Actually, no, it can't be the day before yesterday because the new update didn't drop then. Cause I checked. Well, whatever. But so when the update came out, I instantly grinded for green android shadow, and I had to do the third trial for Green Hill and Lost Valley because why not? And Emerald Hill so that I can get a lot of rebirth energy. So I managed to do that. It didn't take that long, but it did take quite a while. Because it was just the same quest, but it would go higher up the more you did it. But yeah. Well, of course, I have auto join on races, so I always do the races as well to also get rebirth energy. Damn, I came in third place. Yeah, cause I'm one of the type of people. I don't know if everyone does this, but I know I do. But I'm one of the type of people that when an update drops on a can't speak. But when an update drops on a game like this, as soon as I find out the update, I will try to get them as fast as possible. Of course, I'm not trying to say that an update will last, I don't know, an hour. Oh dear, I got a speedrun before that hour passes. But just in case like something changes in the update, or like they have to fix something which ends up removing a cat, or I don't know. By the way, I just like to get stuff. I like to claim characters and everything like very quickly. It's just my type of thing. I don't have a reason for it. I just like doing it. And plus, I did Green Android Shadow first because even though it wasn't that hard, but it was still hard because I had to constantly get rebirth energy. But it wasn't as hard as having to re-get over like 2,500 tickets to get the 2 new RACESUIT skins that are out in the game right now. Because that means I have to do a lot of races, which is just like it's slightly harder than having to get rebirth energy, which you can get from races as well as time trials. I am wondering when they're going to release a new level. Because so far we've got New York City and I'm still waiting for like one key. Which for some reason Sonic had, it said, I already said this in like a random YouTube short I did, but like, I'm still annoyed. Because if Sonic still has one more key missing, then how do I get him? I mean, how do I get the key? Like, You're at the last task of the Green Android Shadow. Ah. Well, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about, but yeah. Like, you'll understand, because it's like... I mean, it is a good thing, because the Android Shadows... The Green Android Shadows just simply have to... You have to do the same thing multiple times, but it slowly you have to slowly collect more and more. So at least it ain't just, like, separate, different quests. Or like when Chrome Metal Sonic returned, apparently, I instantly got all of his styles from the quests. And even it was basically just the same quest, but like, yeah, it was just swapping between like, well, I can't even remember one of them. I think one of them was like boost time or something, I don't know. But it was like swapping between quests every time, so. What's also a fun fact as well is that I also, when I first played this game, like this year, obviously, of course, well, obviously, I should say, the first, like, special character I got, besides Adventure Sonic, which I got from using a code, was Sailor Tails. Like, when Sailor Tails was in the game, that was the first character I got. And then, of course, ever since then, up until now, I've been trying to get every character that I'm able to get. But yeah, but if anyone, even you, is like doing like Android Shadow quests or ones that require rebirth energy, you've got to simply do races. And another thing, so of course everyone likes to do the third time trial that gives you a lot of rebirth energy. But if you do have, and I say if, but if you do have like, for example, Lost Valley unlocked or Emerald Hill unlocked, or even New York City. But I don't do New York City time. I don't do the third time trial in New York City, even though I could. It's just that a lot of people are like, it's like not easy to like remember the layout of New York City racetracks. So I mean time trials. So yeah, that's the thing. But if you have at least Lost Valley or Emerald Hill unlocked, I recommend doing those time trials instead. Because the higher you go through the levels in the game, the higher amount of rebirth energy that the time trials give you. That's if you have the rebirth energy, or if you have a quest that requires rebirth energy, because I think the rebirth energy disappears from the time trials once you've done all the quests to do with it. But yeah, but if you do have all the way up to, I don't know, Lost Valley unlocked, or you do have all the way up to Emerald Hill unlocked, do the third time trials on those instead of Green Hill, because then they'll give you more rebirth energy, which will make so you have to spend less time to get the rebirth energy in those two stages. I simply went up. I went to Emerald Hill and did the third time trial in Emerald Hill for Green Android Shadow, because in that way I didn't have to waste any more time. Instead, I didn't have to waste. No, how do I say this? Yeah, I got to spend. Oh yeah. That way I only had to spend less time than doing the third time trial on Green Hill, which doesn't give you as much rebirth energy then the third time trial Lost Valley, and then Emerald Hill, because of course they're higher stages. So if you're ever like doing a quest that requires rebirth energy, of course do the races, of course, because they also give you some. And if I'm pretty sure, because I can't remember, because I've done the Metal Sonic quest. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can try and make it to it before the race starts. But so either way, I'm pretty sure the rebirth energy might also be those little purple orbs you see in the Metal Madness race. Okay, they're called mysterious orbs, so I don't think they're called rebirth energy as well. So if you pick up the mysterious orbs, which is what they're called in the Metal Madness race, yeah, this race, they're not classed as rebirth energy, so they won't matter. But if you do complete a race, it does give you a few rebirth energy. But I recommend doing the third time trials on Green Hill. But if you have Lost Valley or Emerald Hill unlocked, then do the third time trial on those, because they'll give you more rebirth energy. Oh god, I actually won. Nice. Wait, whoops, wrong thing. Adventures. Next adventure, 3 hours. I have to buy 3 eggs. And it's not gonna give me a free spinning wheel. But yeah, so if you have to do a quest where you have to buy eggs, I might as well say this now. I recommend doing the ones where they are cheap. So go to the cheapest like eggs or the cheapest chow thing to buy chows from. Well, buy eggs actually, so that you don't have to spend a lot of rings to get the quest done. Just go to the cheapest ones that you can find, and just start spending it on there. Because so then that way you won't lose so many rings. Instead, just going to the expensive ones, they're losing a crap ton of rings just for a quest that you might not have to do until the next time it appears. I might as well just do all the egg quests because for some reason I have 3 of them. And of course, most people like me, you won't want to keep all these useless shells that you might not ever use again. Oh, I'll get rid of them after this race, but as soon as you've done any of the quests that you have that are to do with buying eggs, just immediately delete all the shells so that you don't waste your storage. It's kind of annoying that the game has storage, but in the end it doesn't matter. At least it ain't the skins though, because the skins, there's no storage for the skins. Also, I want the game to actually showcase like in spawn or something. Like, especially I want there to be a new update where the game actually has like a little thing in spawn. Like that shows you all the stuff that you'll officially from now on earn from the amount of times you rebirth. So like it will show you how many times you've rebirthed before, like before the update. So it will automatically give you everything that you should earn because you've already rebirthed that many times. Basically making like some sort of like it's like somewhat of a special event, but for people who rebirth. Because I'm not saying that they're lying about what the special wheel was, but like so far I have not seen anything new in my inventory that is to do with my rebirth. And I'm not saying they're just straight up lying or they're like pretending that you'll get special stuff from it, from rebirthing, but so far I have not seen anything that somewhat correlates even a bit to rebirth. Hence why I don't do it. And unless there was like I said, they had a special thing that showed like skins, pet chows, or anything to do with like wait, so how did I spawn the hoverboard? Wait, so there's a button that I can just press that spawns the hoverboard, but what is it? Oh. Oh, so I don't even have to go to my inventory to spawn it. I can just simply I can just press left on my D-pad to spawn my hoverboard. I want to equip a different one there. I like the car one. The car one looks nice, so I'm going to equip the car one. So I didn't know that. I didn't know you could just simply press left on your D-pad to equip and unequip your hoverboard. Huh. That's nice. I mean, I wish I knew that when I first got my first ever hoverboard, which, funny enough, I think was on the New York map. And then after that, there was like, but for some reason there was now some other stuff you could do to get more hoverboards. So far, I really like it. So far, my favorite hoverboard has to be this racing car looking one, because I'm not saying that I just like it because it's a racing car, but it just looks unique and special. Plus, it looks like it could fit Classic Sonic size, actually, so basically, it's just like all the other stuff. Unique, but effective. Well, no, it's simple, but effective is what I meant to say. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a quick drink. Alright, I am back. I just came back right as the race was about to start. Whoa! I don't know if I got in first place then, but like once again, I'm fine with not getting first place. As long as I get in third or second, it's also fine. Because I don't know why my boost button is also my B button at the same time. For some reason, both my boost button that I use to boost and my B button are for some reason the same boost feature in that racetrack specifically. It's slightly annoying. Like it's fine if that's what they're going through or what they're going for, which is perfectly fine with me. But I'm just saying, I get slightly annoyed when I have two buttons that in whatever game I play or specific part of the game I play that for some reason both my buttons are the exact same thing. Because then it means that there's no stomping, so I can't use my hoverboard to. Oh, first place, okay. But I can't use my hoverboard to like shoot downwards so I can get back into the ground. Because there are a few downfalls to like you being very far in the air when you're racing. Because it means that if like the part of the race you're at requires you to go downwards, like or go on the ground or something like that, or just either way, sometimes you're behind the air to the point where it'll take you a long time to fall down, depending on like what the game does with it. And then that means that you'll end up being stuck there, and then everyone will just slowly come boosting past you, and then you'll end up going from first place to whatever place you end up becoming once you finally step on the ground. Oh yeah, Big the Cat. I kind of found your pet Foggy. Big the Cat, I found your pet Foggy by the way before I got teleported to the race. It's in the goddamn water. Let's just trying to fish him out, which is I'm surprised it's taking him this long. Pardon me. I got a free spin, let's go. And another ring power. I just finished my ring power, now I got another one. I have an idea as well. I might do like some Guardian songs that I make might be completely like changed. Like, let's say for example I change the second song. I might make it so the second song is just another FNF song that I'm using. And if I do that to a random Sonic vs Guardian song, then what I could do to make it still, to make the old one still there, is put in like free play or extras, or scrap content, where you can put in like codes, or just simply look at old songs or songs that are not in the game anymore and play them, see what they're like. I might make a meme song as well. Like we've created like a meme song and they make that character look really derpy and drawn bad. And yeah, I might do that. I also might for the first time. Well, I've drawn Boyfriend before a long time ago, but I'm saying for the first time because I'm actually going to use it as well in the mod in this new reworked V2 update of the Sonic Guardian mod. I'm going to actually change Boyfriend to make somewhat of a matched look similar to the Sonic Guardian himself. I think I'm going to end the stream there, because it's going to take a long time anyway, but plus I'm going to wait until like maybe tomorrow. Like I said, I'll try and do this Sonic Speed Simulator stream like every single day, like when I have time, of course. So I think for now I'm just going to end the stream there, so thank you guys for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye!